Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Hillman here. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those returning subscribers, thank you for always tuning in. Of course, we're middle in the Vlogmas for 2023 so far. I hope you've been liking it. I hope you've been learning at least a thing or two from the videos I'm posting so far. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to set goals. And you can look at it as New Year goals. I'm not necessarily a big fan of New Year goals because I think the 1st of January is just another milestone. Why don't you just start now if you can and if you already know what you want to work on? But anyways, let's assume you have set your New Year goals. How exactly is the best way to set those goals? I want to share something with you guys which has helped me over the past year working on my goals this year. Hopefully that can also enable you work on a more sustainable basis on your goals for next year. So now, let's assume you have set your vision board. Let's assume you've written your vision board. For those of you who don't work with vision boards, I would definitely highly recommend vision board. They just give you a concrete idea and help you concretely visualize where you want to be at the end of next year. So let's say you have your vision board, you know exactly where you'll be at the end of the year. You want to have run a full marathon, for example. You want to be able to go to the gym consistently for like 3 days a week. You want to be able to love what you do in regards to work. You want to be able to have more meaningful relationships with your friends, your family members, whatever your vision may be. First thing, try to make it as concrete as possible so that way you can also measure it at the end of the year. But let's say you have that vision, which is almost like a destination you want to get to. Without knowing where you are right now, it's almost impossible to find your way to get to where you want to go. It's almost like having a physical destination and trying to ask Google Maps to get you there. If Google Maps does not have your location, it's going to keep bouncing around and it's not going to actually give you the location because it needs a starting point to be able to help you navigate to where you want to go. And I feel like this is a place which a lot of people get subconsciously trapped in. The lack of awareness or the lack of knowledge of where you actually are. Where am I in life? Where am I as a person in certain areas of life? It's an exercise which really fundamentally helped me with this in profound ways, which I think could help a lot of you as well if you implement it and you actually stick to it. This is also something that I learned while trying to get my certificate to be a coach, a life coach. And these tips have just been things I've put into practice and it has transformed the way I think about a lot of things. So basically, this is the exercise. Think about it this way. Try to divide your life into categories. Like write down the categories and divide your life into, like it could be 5 categories, it could be 20, it could be 15, depending on what best works for you. I chose 5 categories. For example, my 5 categories in life are work/school, relationships, finance, leisure, and health. So those are the 5 categories, right? So these are the 5 pillars in which I see my life through. In the beginning, what you have to do with these 5 pillars is to, on a scale of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10, rate yourself. Just honestly think about it and give yourself a number where you stand. For example, when I started this exercise, when I did this exercise, work/school was a solid 8.5. I think I was doing great with school. I think school was going all right. Of course, it could be better. Exams could be passed better, but I think I was satisfied with where I was. Leisure, for example, my ability to relax and do nothing was a solid 3.5. Like, leisure was the ghetto. Like, I just don't have the relaxation bone. My relaxation is traveling. That's literally how I relax. My health, for example, was a 6.5, 7 at best. It was all right, but it could be better. And this is just some examples to give you an idea of how it works. But the main thing here is to be able to explain why you give those numbers. For example, my relationships with friends was a 7 because I feel like I was very distant to a lot of my friends and family members. And once you know why you're giving it that number, you automatically have a goal to work towards. So if I say my health is a 6.5 because I feel like I could be more consistent, your goal then is to be more consistent than you are now. So if you're going to the gym now 2 times a week and that's not enough for you, then you either go 3 times or more. Automatically, you already have a concrete goal to work on just by identifying where you are now. But that exercise requires you to be aware of where you are and be honest with yourself to say, okay, my leisure life is actually a 3.5, and I feel like I want to be more conscious with relaxing. Literally, since I have this, I pay attention to these 5 pillars every week. So every week, I do a sort of speedy audit to audit where I am. If this week I spend more time on relationships or on work/school, next week I have to spend more time on my health and stuff like that. Because you have these areas, these pillars, you can easily see which ones are dominating at some times and make the necessary adjustments when you have to make them. but just having the awareness of where you are with regards to these categories or pillars of your life. There could be 5, there could be more. That positions you in a much better way to just set goals and work on those goals as well and get to where you eventually want to get to. If you say your health is a 2, what is causing your health to be a 2, and how do you get your health from a 2 to a 5? If you say your relationships are a 4 and you want to be at an 8, what do you need to do to get your relationship from a 4 to an 8? And these are things which sometimes your relationships will be at a 4 and you're okay with a 4. And that's just, you are aware of it, you know it, and you're making the decision to leave your relationships at a 4. And that's okay. As long as you are aware, that's the first step. And this system, this exercise just helps you know where you are and see if you want to change that or not, and help you better measure the change which you are hoping to implement and hopefully setting goals about as well. This has been an exercise which has been transformational for me. It really helped shape my mindset. It just gave me this automatic filter through which I can see a lot of things, where if things don't fit into a pillar, or if one pillar is just over dominating, if I'm just too busy with my health and neglecting school, I'm like, hey, hold up a minute, wait a second, this is not right. And that way I can easily adjust things where need be. So this has been something which has really helped me. This has been an exercise which has been instrumental, very influential in my life. And I hope it can have the same impact in you as well. Just try to implement it. And if you're having difficulties with implementing this, I'm a life coach, and this was literally part of the coaching certification I got. So if you need help with that, definitely reach out to me. My information, my contact details are going to be in the description below. Definitely reach out to me and I will gladly help you navigate this. Hope this video was helpful to someone. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to stay updated with the videos that are going to be coming up. But until next time, guys, stay blessed and peace.